Good morning, everyone, and welcome to YouTube. So today morning, May 11th, and our stock market again gonna be open on Monday. So here I am going to do a quick analysis on Tesla. So we will look at like what Tesla gonna do in the coming week or a week after. Because if you look into the Friday session, the Tesla did very good over here. I would show you that it started with bullish flow when the market opens, and we can see 2 15 minutes huge candle comes in right at the morning session, right? So look at this bullish flow. First candle, 15 minutes candle, is the low was 290 and the high was 299, right? Second candle is low is 297 and high was 303, and in the third candle it gives a high of 307, and after that it was a retest, right? So why this happened, right? I mean, why the stock market went take the Tesla to to 307 and then rejected. So this is a smaller time frame, like it's still a 15 minutes I consider. I usually consider 15-minute during the trading sessions, because sometime if you do want to do scalping, this is a great time frame. So how you can break down your trade? There are certain ways, but this video is not focused on breaking down the trade. But here I'm just looking on a Tesla. So as usual, I will start from 4 hours, because if you see in 15 minutes, you do not see any resistance in the past 1 week. So what we do is we go in a higher time frame and try to see where exactly we have resistance. So that's the reason, like I've been telling you. So look at this resistance, right? I mean, there are two. This was the time where the selling starts off on February 26. So you can see the bigger, the higher resistance sitting over here is 309, right? Because after a lot of selling, one support was made here on February 25 and 26, and then it tried to go up, but it was rejected again in 308 and 309 and 310, right? So Tesla came up very good, from the 289 to 307, but still it has lot of resistance to cover. But the look at the bullish flow, I will show you in a minute. So it rejected right at 307, right? So this 307, 307. Let's mark this line, right? So we will have a baseline 307 and make a color is yellow. All right, now it's visible. So look at this. So it was, so as I said, right, on February 25, it sees a good rejection in the market, right? The yellow, if you see this yellow part, this is a pre-market. In the pre-market trading session, it falls, right? And then the market opens, it tried to go up, the bulls got exhausted, and then it falls again. So that's the reason, in a single candle, right? I mean, in a single first 45 minutes of the market, it already showed a lot of strength. It means some good institution money has already been invested in Tesla on Friday. So what else I can expect it here? So if you look at this particular range over here, right? This particular consolidation, it is already break, it breaks already, and now it is the Tesla is retesting. So I will show you in a minute that side. But look at this, if the Tesla is able to manage 307, the next is this. So the next target on Tesla is 328. I'm telling you, the next target on Tesla is 328 if it's able to hold this particular zone. So I will show you in a minute in the current existing trend line and existing candles what is possible, right? So let's go back to our original chart. uh, let's go back to original chart again and look what it is doing here. right? So as I show you, right, and if I do little bit here, so look at this. As I said, if you compare this yellow line, right, we are already here. So already we touched 307, and now what Tesla is doing? Um, it's again doing a small retest over here. So it did a retest already. It came here. Let me just make the candles a little bit bigger here, and I will show you in shorter time frame what it did. So in 15 minutes, so 4 hours, let's take 45 minutes. So what it did, see, I will show you here. And that's how the market works, right? So market always work like this, and this is a perfect setup. The Tesla has a perfect setup right now. What it did perfectly. It break 307, which was this our yellow line, came down and retested this particular. So it retested 295 again, where it has a consolidation, right? And the good thing about, I will tell you, is this particular candle of 45 minutes, this particular candle of 45 minutes, it's not easy to break, right? So on Monday, if the market opens, what I can suggest here, let's look at the new targets on Tesla. So we find our new target, could take this Tesla to 320 and 8, right? But here, this particular range right now is in consolidation again. So I am expecting in Monday, once the market open, Friday it did this, right? It is doing consolidation, right? Consolidation and retest, come back little bit down, and then new higher again up to 328. This is what I'm hoping the Tesla gonna do uh, on next couple of weeks. So this will be my watch list. uh, Tesla is very bullish right now, and it can see a good, good target, 328 I'm expecting. So, and if you want to see why it made, why we have this consolidation over here, right? Let's see. So this is a zone. So I have made a zone for you. This will be a particular zone. Let me draw a small rectangle over here. So if any one of you want to trade cautiously, because if this breaks, then you guys can always take a better look. Where is the next support again, right? So this is where it went up to the high, whatever the high it was, and then it retested high, retested high, and then it make a new consolidation at this part, right? So now see, it tested twice this particular zone. So I will consider 296 support, because 296 has been tested one, two, three, or two times. And let's look at the past, how it reacts on 296 in the past, right? If I do 4 hour again, let's not do 4 hour. Let me take 15 minutes only, and let's see how it reacted at this level in past, right? So look at this 294.87. You see, this was a huge resistance in the past, which has been broken already, and right after that, this 296. So this particular zone, I would say, like, this is between 294 to 296, I would consider as a very good support. However, it supported twice at 296, so I'm considering 296 is our good level. When the stock reaches here, I will definitely see a bounce. Let me just do 30 minutes, so we'll get more confirmation for this level. Not here, not here. Okay, it's the same level. So we have to go back again to our not 4 hours, we can do 2 hours, and we'll see what it is doing at this level, right? Why we have support at this level. So look, as I said, right, if you look at this particular area, right, this was the consolidation zone again it is taking. from the past, right? So you see, this huge, this was a consolidation, but here the trend was bearish, right? That's why it couldn't hold this particular level and eventually went down, right? But now, if you look in this scenario, if I come back here in this particular chart, which was made on Friday, what is happening there, right? Now the trend is bullish. So look at this particular trend, right? Look at this. This particular trend is bullish. So that's what I'm happening, right? I mean, in that trend, because it was bearish, so it sees new lower low after it. There was some institution wanted to go get in. So right now, what is happening, as soon as dip buy is happening at this particular level, all I can say. So consolidation, dip buying, and the stock will make new high. Our target, as I said already, our target is 328. So, and the support is 326. So let me just take off this drawing completely, and then I will just write down those targets again. Right? Okay, now the drawing is clear. All right, so guys, on Monday, if the market opens and if Tesla holds, right? If the Tesla hold three, sorry, it's not three, my bad. If the Tesla holds 296, 296, let me just write it down here, 294 to 296. If Tesla hold this level, then the target is 328, right? So, and we are considering this particular zone, right? So all I can say is, this is my final target. 328 is our first target. 328 is first PT, right? Because it will retest again. One more thing I want to say you, I want to tell you what happened. This is how the market works. So it goes higher, right? Then it come back and retrace. Retracement is a good thing. Like if the stock is retracing, it's very good. Do not buy a stock if it takes off vertically. But if you see the retracement in the stock, guys, I'm telling you, this is a very bullish sign in stock. Retracement tell that those investor who were bulls here, right? Who get into this, who able to take this market up, are real. They are real, right? So my target on Tesla, I already tell you, I will wait for on the Monday morning. Again, I will wait for market to show some strength on 294 to 96. It will try to go up. However, one small resistance is here at 301. Try to go up. Try to do again one more small retracement, and this time if you do a retracement, get into it. Just wait for 296 and 294. If it is hold here, guys, I'm writing down here, the target is 328. This level is my target. Okay, so this was a quick analysis. If you have any other stock, let me know in the comment section, and let me know how you like this analysis, right? If you tell me, then I can make more videos over different type of stock. However, I'm gonna make a one more stock. I will gonna look for one more stock over here in a minute, and that is our Nvidia. So 294, 296 is your buy zone. Buy if it's hit 294, 296. Stop loss is below. Stop loss is always below 288 it can retest, like if it takes off all these bullish candle, right? But I'm hoping this gonna again retest 296 and then 328 it's gonna come. A small resistance at 301, a small resistance at 306. If those two breaks, then we are 328. Just wait for this to be retest and hold. Yeah, that's the only momentum I like. Tesla is very bullish, so just keep an eye on it. Again, I'm telling you, this is the last thing telling about Tesla. It is so volatile, so manage your stop losses, and you try to take profit early. I know, but if you open a long dated call, means suppose your call options are um, 120 days out. 120 days means 30, 60, 90, and 20. So take a time of 4 months out, and trust me guys, you will start to love that long expiry calls option. Do not look for short term. I cannot guarantee, no one can guarantee for short term, but long term structure I'm telling you is very bullish, right? It tries to just make a bull flag over here. If you see if you see here, it try to make a bull flag. I will show you, right? If you see here, right, see, look at this flag, and it break this flag already right on Friday. It just did not get enough time to go more up, but the bull flagging is done already, right? So that's all I can say about Tesla. If you like this video, please let me in the comment and I will make more. All right, now our next stock was NVDA. All right. So NVIDIA I see as a lot of, so if you see the May 7th, right? May 7th was what? May 7th was Wednesday. So Wednesday we did a lot of bullish flow. It came from 113 and it opens gap up in the market and it goes up to 119, right? So 113 to 119. So what I don't like about this particular, whenever the market goes up like this, the only thing I don't like is this gaps. You see this gap, right? So what I do is I always create a small rectangle, right, in this gap and look for this gap to be filled, right? uh, Sorry, it's a huge gap actually up to here, right? So this particular gap has to be filled, right? So what all I'm expecting, as I said in the previous Tesla review, whenever the market, when a market is showing some type of retracement, that is very good for the stock, retracement and up. But right now in a very short time frame, like in 15 minutes, if you see there is a small, I can say there is a small, small downtrend, right? But this is also make a small, like a kind of bull flagging is doing, right? So if we see here again, if I connect all the dots, it is making a very good pattern for going up, right? However, geopolitical and all those things, those you cannot consider. It can be, it can take the market in any direction. But right now, again, as I said, it has break the trend again. They were trying to take it down, but it has break the trend again. And let's see what are the targets on on about Nvidia. So look at this, what it is doing again. This bullish candle. I am loving this long bullish candle, right? So I'm considering this bullish candle you know, will help the market or the Nvidia to keep it up. Bears tried their best. They checked this particular bullish candle. Let me just draw one rectangle over here again. I am considering this bullish candle. All right. You see this huge wick? Let's Let me tell you what this wick does to the market. This huge wick after the big bullish candle, what it did, this particular candle shows that the wick above and the wick below. So wick bottom, if the bottom wick is, it means those are the buyers sitting right there and right, and this wick has a room of 114. So this week is a confirmation that we have solid support at 114, very solid support. Like the wick has tested the lows of this particular bullish candle and they find the buyers right at 100, 114. So this is your support for coming, couple of days, support for this month, or support for next, or like this is like a psychological support on Nvidia right now. So what you can do is, if you want to trade Nvidia on Monday or for the rest of the week, consider this is your support. Because look at this, how many times it rejected over here. Let me show you. Right, look at this particular, look at this particular rejection. It always rejected here, it always rejected here. But once it crosses above, and this is a very good thing, guys, the stock went up and now it's doing a retracement. This is what I like about a stock. Whenever it goes up, if it is doing a retracement and then it will again getting ready. So this is what the move is. The stock went up, right, to test, though that stock is a real bull and a real momentum, it has to come down again, right, for the retracement. Once the retracement is confirmed, okay, and then like it is consolidation phase, and after the consolidation it will go again. But one thing we should consider, 116 to 117, this is all resistance is sitting right here at this point, right? This all resistance is sitting right here on over 15 minutes. So if the stock started to go up from here, is it enough momentum to break all this resistance in a single candle? No. So what stock market will do on Monday in the trading session, it will test this 117 level, right? I am pretty sure what's going to happen right after test. The 170 level will reject it right here. I'm hoping at this time it will just 116. If it was a real bullish flow, then I'm hoping 116 will be new support, right? Consolidation phase, and then market will make another new high. 118 retracement, 117 and new high. And what will be the new high? Let's see. We can test it out. So this is how the market should go from 100 right now where it will retest 117, come back 116, retest, consolidation 118, retest 117, retest, and new high. So look at the new high in past 4 hours. If we see 120, okay, so this is our target. 120 will be our target on Tesla. Right. And the bigger, if it's cross able to manage 120 as a support, then in next coming days as the earning is coming, right, we can see again Nvidia back to 135. Yes, only this 120 zone, 122 zone has to cross. If it's able to manage this 122, then next on Nvidia is 136, guys. So ready for that $10 move, and the stock is close to earning. There is a very good chance, there is a very good potential in this stock. It can see again 136. Yes. The only thing is you need to put in your mind is over 15-minute chart, 114 is your support. So if this lose the support, then definitely cut it. If it does not lose your support, guys, then you are on a right side of the market. And definitely before earning, it will try to touch 135. So this is a support and 135. Let me just write it down over here. 135. Yes, 135. This will be our target. Let me just put it long position, right? Long position. I must say up to here. This will be our target. This will be our target. This is a support zone and this is our target, right? If Nvidia able to manage this 116, and this is our support. This is our support. Up to here, yes. If it's able to cross this, then 136 is the target in few coming. So whenever you want to open any long position, then make sure it has a room of how many days? 120 days. Without 120 days, do not enter any position. It is not recommended. So guys, this is our analysis on Nvidia. The support is 114. Long term target 136. Small resistance, small resistance. There were two resistance as I already told you. Let me look at 4 hour again. 122. Yeah. So 120 and 122. So 120, 122. If it's able to manage this range, then the next is this. Support is 114. All right, guys. So these were the two stock I was planning to discuss in this video, and I have shown you like where we are, where it is consolidating, and where they can manipulate, right? So the good strategy is always wait for the retracement, right? And if you want to get into the get into the stock or long options call, or you want to buy it, the good buy zone is 113 to 114. Wait for the market for this retracement. It did already, but I'm hoping if it does one more retracement, then this will be a confirmation from the bulls. If that confirmation is hold, then mark this particular stock gonna see 122, and then in coming weeks maybe 136. So these are my targets. Stop loss is one below 114, 113. 130 will be the like who has higher stop loss capacity, they can go to 113. Who has very small loss capacity, then they can go to 114. So guys, make sure you are not messing up with your accounts. Always go for the long calls which has a lot of expiration time, because there is a chance for those to be recovered fast. Nvidia earning is coming. That's the only advantage, because that is what making me think that this stock will start to see some potential buyer here, and then they will dump it right before earning. So you have opportunity on this stock until the earning. All right, guys. So keep your stop loss and keep your profit within your target ranges. I have given you the target ranges. These are important level which I have discussed with you. All I can say is always do trading, always be safe while do trade. Do lot of exercise, do lot of workout right before your trading starts. Do lot of hard work. I'm here to support you guys, in with the help of technical analysis. This will make your base point. Even if you do your own, if you look at it, maybe you will get some idea, okay, what the stock gonna do. Right now, I see the momentum is upside. So if you are trying to sort it, just think twice. And like the events are there. I think CPI data is there on Tuesday. So be very careful. Do not open any position on Monday. Look at the Tuesday CPI report, and then you can start to open your position with the targets and the support zones I have given. All right, guys, then happy trading ahead. Happy trading week. Thank you so much.